On my TikTok today, I got asked a question about Six's Smokestack and whether the onion-looking stack was just for aesthetics or if it was functional. First of all, hi, my name is Lauren. I am a rail fan and a railroad volunteer, and today we're going to be talking about Rushton Stacks, specifically the Rushton Improved Smokestack by Baldwin. So, I'm a volunteer at Midwest Central Railroad, and if you're not familiar, the main gal, the head of the show right now is SS&S number 6. Now, you could debate it is the Shay, but the Shay is currently down for repairs. So, the main it girl is Maria, number 6. Maria, number 6, has a Rushton Stack, which is that onion-looking stack, and I'll insert a clip of her right now. So the Rushton Improved Smokestack was designed by Baldwin. Here, actually, we have at our house an original ad. This is from May of 1919. The Rushton Improved Stack was built for wood burners. So originally 6 was a wood burner. She's now converted to oil. And basically the Rushton Stack had, here's where it gets a little more mechanically, and I am not as mechanically inclined, but basically spark arresting type things to prevent sparks from getting out. Now, originally, she did not have this. Originally, she actually had a straight stack. So here is 6 at SS&S. She had an extended smoke box and a straight stack. She did not get her stack until she went to Argent. Argent Lumber Company was who bought the 6 after SS&S, and Argent was obsessed with Rushton Stacks. But, you know, it could be because they didn't want their lumber to burn down. Argent Lumber was a lumber company in the swamps. They ran in the swamps, and it would be a bad day if sparks got out and your prized possession caught on fire. But actually, I'm going to show you a few of the Argent engines. So we have this handy dandy little book, Argent, Last of the Swamp Rats, by Mallory Hope Farrell. And he went through and kind of in the last bit of Argent documented everything. And even on the cover, you can see the iconic Rushton Stack. Just within inside the book, here's Argent 5. Here is number 2. Now, actually, that is locomotive number 2. That was at Midwest Central Railroad. If you are a fan of Midwest Central, you may remember that 2 ran in the 70s and 80s and has been sent down since. She's currently undergoing a major restoration, and maybe someday soon we'll have her on the rails again. And here is number 6. Number 6 at Argent Lumber Company. The same number 6 that was in the clip I showed you prior. 6 has really gone through a lot of stages in her life. Behind me, the photo I showed earlier, or actually no, that's 2. Yeah, no, that's 6. Earlier in her life, the straight stack extended smoke box, my personal favorite. And then she goes to Argent. She has a very industrial look, steel cab, bigger headlight, add the Rushton Stack, and then she actually exploded. So 6 blew up sometime in the 50s, and Argent rebuilt her, which is very surprising considering she was built in 1891, and at that point, she was already over 60 years old. And they still rebuilt her. That goes to show how desperate they were. And then now in her Midwest Central era of the nice jacket with the brass bands, the Rushton Stack, wood cab, etc. So she's gone through various phases in her life, but she's trusty. We love her, even when she has her bad days. But to answer the original question of the TikTok poster, after this long drawn out explanation, the Rushton Stack was made for wood burning engines. It had a purpose. Now it is purely aesthetic because she has been transformed into an oil burner. I believe there's like a straight pipe just going up through it. But it's iconic, it's her look, and she's gonna keep it, even if I secretly want the original SS&S look. Maybe someday.